So there's been a video going around about this fishing competition. This fisherman gets exposed. The supposed winner gets exposed for having um, in his fish lead balls and also other pieces of fish inside of it. So let's watch that clip.
Where's the other one? That's fucking theft, motherfucker. Call the fucking cops. Listen to me right now. Everybody listen to me right now. Jake, I want you to leave. I don't want anybody to touch these guys. I want you to leave. You need to go to jail. Jason, you should call the cops. Call the cops. It's theft. It's theft. You fucking, this is bullshit. You fucking dumbass motherfucker. You fucking piece of shit. Don't we need to file a police report? Yeah, I would. Jason, we gotta file a police report. Call them then. Get the police every fucking thing. Every single fucking thing. Jake, every fucking champ, dude. I mean, we all fucking knew it. What the fuck, man? Fuck yeah, they've been doing this whole fucking time. Hey, you got him. A filleted fish. Look it. This is
a fillet, yeah.
A filleted fish. It's a walleye fillet.
Fillet.
Do you have anything to say, Jay? You call the cops. I got video. I'm just saying. You got anything to say? You guys refund all that fucking money. You fucking talk shit to me, dude. That's what you fucking do. How many fucking waste are there? You fucking scum. Fucking piece of shit. What were you thinking? Why did you take pictures? I need pictures. You videoing this whole thing? Got video. Yeah. I videoed it right off the rip. I'm just making sure.
Hold on, let me take pictures. Hold on. You fucked over a lot of people, man.
They've been doing this shit for years. Cheating motherfuckers, man. Piece of fucking shit.
I know that.
You got a fucking boat. You got thousands of fucking dollars. You stole from everybody.
So here's the an article that kind of expands on what we just saw. The walleye that swim in the cold, murky depths of Lake Erie are the water's apex predator. Seeks torpedoes of teeth that dine of shad, minnow, and other fish smaller than themselves. They do not, as far as marine science has determined, dine on lead pellets the size of golf balls or precisely trimmed fillets of other walleye. So the Jason Fisher, director of the Lake Erie Walleye Trail Tournament Series, pulled handfuls of lead sinkers and fillets from the bellies of the prize-winning fish. He knew he had a hell of a problem in his hands. There's a nibble around the edges, cut the corners, cheating like 5 miles an hour over the speed limit, or faking sick to get out of work. This is a story about the other kind, whole hog, all in cheating, where plausible deniability doesn't exist. Okay, here's the kind of the background of this whole here's the background of this whole video. Jason Fisher, that's his real name, was looking forward to the end of a long tournament season, working in his way through the catches of the 30 elite 2 angler teams. He weighted the fish of angler after angler, picking up their fish and setting them on the scale. Late in the proceedings, the anglers of boat number 12, Chase Kaminsky and Jake Runyon, brought their 5 fish catch up for weighing. They needed to beat 16.89 total pounds to claim team of the year honors and paid and $30,000 in various prizes. Wow. So they would get $30,000 in various prizes. So that tournament it's a lot of money. Their catch weighed in at 33.91 pounds. The silence that greeted Fisher's announcement was the first sign that something was very much amiss. No applause, no cheers, just silence. And then the muttering started. Damn, one guy said in disbelief, 33? Your fish are so much bigger than his. Another said, apparently trying to reconcile what he saw what with what the scale read. A third simply declared no effing way. As Runyon and Kaminsky posed with their fish, Fisher decided to take a closer look. He'd spent his life around walleye and knew that the 5 fish he was looking at should weigh the same, somewhere around 15 to 20 pounds, certainly no more than 30. The crowd milled about, uncertain what to do. We're going to do a little tallying up, Fisher said to the crowd. Then he kneeled beside one of the fish, took out a fillet knife, and slit open the belly of the fish. He reached his fingers in and withdrew a chunks of lead with dramatic flourish. We've got weights in the fish, he shouted. And then all hell broke loose. So look at this. They would do polygraph tests to all the winners, along with random polygraph tests to the other competitors. Huh. Tests are administered by retired police officers and cover the anglers' knowledge of both the tournament rules and the day's catch. Failing or even refusing a polygraph test is grounds for disqualification, as is the use of a cellular phone or any other potential assistance to seek out more target-rich waters. There's a lot of stuff to this whole fishing thing. And they try to make sure they do not cheat or use their phones and to try to find where the better fish is at. But it seems like these two guys were winning a lot of tournaments. I mean, they won boats. They won boats here, a Ranger boat. Oh my god, almost $1 million in cash and prizes. So I mean, these guys are seriously what's gonna happen to these guys? I mean, a lot of those dudes were in the video. They were saying, oh, you should get arrested. You should call the cops. Wow. Definitely gonna be banned from fishing ever again. But yeah, I mean, this is the background. I mean, if you guys want to search it up, it's quite crazy. Didn't think that the fishing was so serious, and gets you a lot of money. In total, they won $800,000, man, with all the tournaments they won. I mean, they just were sloppy right until the end. The fish that they had looked smaller. Everybody else could see that, and they're like, "How is your fish smaller than mine and weighs more? You must be cheating." And that's what certainly happened. They got caught up.